Maria, lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. So, am I right in saying this is your first Cannes?
Yes, it is.
So, what does it mean for you to have a film here?
I feel honored to have a movie here.
Yeah.
Because I did have a few chances before to just come here and watch some of the movies, but I was like, oh no, I do want to watch them, but it's not my time. And now when we have Women Do Cry here in the official selection, it's like a dream come true. It's like, I don't know, I'm still wondering, am I sleeping?
Yeah,
am I dreaming?
It's not a dream.
Or is this a reality?
Yeah, yeah. Well, no, it's absolutely a reality. Having grown up in Bulgaria, did you kind of identify with the issues this film brings up?
Yes, I did. I have to say that I'm not even sure that it's only in Bulgaria. That's still issues that are existing all around the world in a way, and we need to talk more about them and to normalize some of the stigma around things like diseases, women in leading positions as careers, in their careers. Because it's interesting, but in Bulgaria there are a lot of women leading big companies. So in this way, Bulgaria is kind of a feminist country, but at the same time, the patriarchy society still exists. Maybe because of a lot of long-term oppressions that we faced back in the day. So as a woman, I feel these issues, I face these issues every day maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
All around the world, in Bulgaria, in England, in the United States, maybe even in France, because I think we're going there.
Yeah.
I'm optimistic in a way, and I believe that our generation, future generations, the one before us, have been fighting for this equality and against subjugating women.
Yes.
But I think we have some more steps to take
Yeah, yeah.
to get there.
Absolutely.
And yeah, I hope that the movie create discussion around these problems.
Absolutely. And so your character Sonia obviously is diagnosed with HIV. Did you do much research into the disease for the role?
Yes, I did. I did, and maybe look at it. It's so weird because I knew a couple of years ago, because I was interested of what is it to be diagnosed with HIV? What is it to suffer from AIDS? And first of all, these are two completely different things.
Yeah.
To have AIDS and to be diagnosed with HIV, to be positive. Because if you're taking a pill every single day, that's not a dead disease anymore.
Yeah.
You can have full normal life, healthy life, maybe even healthier because you take care of your health more.
Exactly.
Have a child, have a wife or husband, go to the gym, go to the park, go to a party, have a career, do absolutely everything you want to do, and live probably even longer than somebody that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And I did a lot of researches, and I'm scared and worried to say that that type of disease is still a stigma, it's still a taboo, maybe because it's kind of a sexually transmitted disease. You can get it from blood as well, but maybe because it's sexually transmitted as well, it has been seen as a shame disease.
Yes.
But it's not. And in the movie, my character is only 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
So we don't know. I'm not sure that we need to say is that her first boyfriend or not, because it doesn't really matter. Of course, you should be protective of others' health and your health and be responsible for your actions. But as example, she doesn't know that he has a wife. And we face kind of similar situation with her sister later when she is with her co-worker and he's saying that, what are you doing? I have a wife, I have a kid. How we know who are we with and what is the situation? But we see this little girl facing the ugliness of the society and the, how to say it, the prejudice of ignorance in a way.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you're more educated, you will know that you cannot catch HIV by touching somebody that is positive. And we see that type of reaction with a doctor who is a medical person and who...
Exactly, that scene was so upsetting.
And I hope that that type of things will make people think and realize that that's kind of wrong.
Exactly, exactly. There's a scene in the film, and I thought you were absolutely amazing in it, the scene when your character Sonia is kind of having her mental breakdown and she's calling out to Satan and she's destroying her laptop. It was so effective. Can you tell me about filming that scene?
Yeah, I think we can see the scene in two different ways, because from my researches, because we were talking about researches earlier, when you get to this point to be to have AIDS, then your brain start having this things. I'm not sure what is it, but it's like your brain stopped working, and it's not even a mental breakdown. It's like a real brain disease that you get. So she can be there. We don't know, because we're not saying how deep she got and how much time has passed.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you cannot handle it at some point, because you don't know what to do when even a medical person is putting you in a label that you're a whore just because somebody infected you. If your sister is kind of supporting you, but at the same time, because of her pain, she's there to blame you as well, and you don't know what to do, because obviously that person is not there for you as well, the one that had contained you with this disease. And when you're young, you just want to disappear. You don't know what to do. At the same time, you're confused between, should I keep it a secret? If I don't say it, I might hurt somebody else the way that I got hurt.
Yeah.
But if I say it, somebody is going to yell at me, you're a whore, when I'm not. And then it's this delusional situation when you want to disappear and you want to stand up there and change it. But you know that, I don't know, in Bulgarian there is a way to say it, one bird doesn't make spring, but at least it's the beginning of it.
Yes.
So I think she's facing this, and she's like, this is wrong, and this is wrong, and this is wrong, and I don't know how to face it, how to handle it, and I'm gonna write it. Everybody's gonna see it, and hopefully things are gonna change. But at the same time, internet doesn't work, and you're like start wondering, maybe it's a sign from the universe, because you're that extremely deep in this, I don't know, craziness. I don't want to say craziness, not in a way that it's...
I know, but kind of hysteria. Or something.
It is. Yeah, it is, but it's because we as women are much more emotional. We're much more vulnerable, which I can see as strength, because it takes more bravery to stand up there and say, that's who I am, and I'm passionate, and I feel these things, and overcome this, instead of just holding them down and be like, oh yeah, I'm fine. Yeah. But she is probably this person.
Exactly. And so, like, obviously this character is so different from your character in Borat. What do you look for in a script when you're trying to think of a character? What makes you to connect to a character?
I think just actually subconsciously answer the question. I like stories where we show how strong women are and how women can overcome anything.
Yeah.
The genre doesn't matter, because if the movie is great, you're not even feeling the genre.
Yeah.
Because even in this movie, when you see these 5 female characters, each of them with like a huge, I don't know, disaster holding on their backs, they're funny. Yeah. They're funny because it's this thin line between comedy and tragedy. Yeah. I think it's kind of a British way of cinema, like one of these brilliant piece of art. Yeah. But maybe that's what I want. I want something that is gonna show how strong women are, and at the same time help the society to believe that good things exist. Yeah. Have kind of at the end this triumph of a human spirit, because there is always a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, and I think we need it. We have been given this platform as artists, and if we can use it to change the world just a little bit with one person here and there, I think it's going to be better for all of us. Yeah, absolutely.
That's a lovely note.
Yeah, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. And the film was just, you were absolutely marvellous. Congratulations.